Let's finish the rest of the face. But first, shout out to these two palettes. That's how I created this look. For my foundation, I actually use this Maybelline Skin Tint. There's a little bit of pearl in this formula, which provides like the perfect finish on my skin. I use the shade 330. You guys already know I'm using my Fenty Hydrating Concealer. I use the shade 330 as well. Now I'm going in with my Fenty Contour Stick. This is the shade Suedish. I'm going to use this for my nose. I like to apply this with this angled brush first, and then I'll use another one to blend that out. For my bronzer, I like to use this LYS bronzer stick. You guys, I kind of use this for my bronzer and contour when it comes to the rest of my face. This is a very creamy product, so a little bit does go a long way, so be careful. I'm using the shade Courage. Alright, now that I have my concealer, contour, and bronzer on, I'm going to blend that out. Starting with the bronzer, then that nose contour. Don't forget to bring that up into the part where your nose meets your brow bone. And now the concealer. You guys, this Rare Beauty concealer brush has been a staple in my makeup routine. I love it. After blending out that concealer, I'm just going to touch up my nose contour a little bit. 1 second. I just used that leftover product that was already on the brush to touch that up. If you guys saw my first video, this was the concealer I used to actually use as my eyeshadow base. I'm just applying this to kind of brighten up my concealer and give me a little bit more highlight. Now I'm just going to take that foundation brush that I used in the beginning, and we're just going to go over some of those highlighted areas and make sure we're all nice and blended. Just like so. Now I'm going in with my One Size setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent. We're going to set the under eyes and the rest of my face. To add a little bit of color back into the face, especially in those contoured areas, I'm going to use this Juvia's Place bronze palette. For blush today, I'm using this Thailor blush from Kimchi Chic Beauty. This is the Cheeky Duo set. Since this eye was on the more neutral side, I didn't use a liquid blush today. I kept it pretty light and just used the powder. You guys, I'm pretty new to highlighter and I felt like putting some on today, so I'm using this Pro Gone Wild highlighter from Kimchi Chic Beauty. This one is in the shade Hope. I love how this undertone basically matches my eye. I forgot to show it, but I used the Fenty lip liner in the shade Browned Out. And now I'm just applying the Kimchi Chic Beauty Marshmallow Butter Lippie in the shade Honey Buns. I topped that up with my Fenty lip gloss, and that completes the look, you guys. Tell me what you guys think below, and then click that little orange card if you're interested in the blush or the highlighter. Bye, guys.